Hi there. Welcome to week 9, day 41. We are doing muscle grouping this week. So we're going to stick with the same general muscle group and burn it out and build some nice muscle and tone. And today we're going back. So let's start on our knees and hands for child's pose. So put your knees super duper wide, big toes together, stretch those arms out straight. Take a deep breath. We're going to go ahead and bring our knees together. Shift your hips to the right, hands to the left, and get a stretch across that right side body. Slide that shoulder down away from your ear. And then we're going to go to the other side. Hands to the right, knees to the left. All right, you need to grab your heavier weights today. For back, we have that ability to build a lot more muscle. Those big muscles really develop a nice, strong back. It's going to help us with posture, going to help us with support, and keeping and holding strength for everything else that we do in the smaller muscle groups. All right, go ahead and just curl back onto your toes. So your toes are curled under. You're going to sit on your haunches, lean your body over. I'm leaning to the left. You can mirror me to the right or go to your own left, other side. Inhale, lift it over. Inhale and exhale, over. And then inhale and exhale, over. So this week we are going to stay all weighted. Couple body weight moves here and there. Of course, we're going to incorporate core. But with everything, always keep that core engaged so that you're supporting everything that you're doing for the weighted moves, especially with back stuff. There's a lot of hip hinge movements where you have your butt back, that back flat. If you're not able to engage the core to support the low back, then we need to backtrack just a little bit and build the core a little bit more. Really develop the awareness of pulling those muscles together, supporting and holding that upper body, plus combined with the weight that you're going to be pulling for your back moves. So depending on where your core strength is, combined with your back strength, you might need to drop weight just a little bit if you start feeling a little bit of pressure on the low back. All right, go ahead and come on up, and I'm going to take us through everything that we're going to be doing today, and then we'll get started. So go ahead and do this with me. Just don't hold weight yet. And our rep ranges today, we're going to do 3 sets. First set is going to be 10 reps, second set 20, and the third set back at 10. You're welcome to change weights with your reps. I'm going to try to just stick with my heavy weights for the set of 20 as well, but you can kind of decide as we go along. All right, so the first one is just going to be a dead row. We've done lots of these before. Hinge your hips back. Make sure the back is nice and flat. Remember, contract across that core. So pretend that you're holding a bar. Go ahead and engage through the back and then pull the thumbs right up the thighs. Squeeze deep between the shoulder blades. So in these warm-ups, when we just kind of figure out the move, you should already be engaging a lot of muscles. So feel the muscles that you're going to want to be using even before you pick up the weight. So I'm already building heat. I'm already getting a little bit hot through the core because I'm tightening the core and the back. Give me just one more there. Squeeze the elbows up and back. All right, next up, we're going to do a Renegade Row, which is on the ground. So if you are not able to hit up a plank position and pull those weights side to side, so it's going to kind of look like this, I am actually, instead of alternating today, I'm going to do one side at a time, pulling one elbow so it comes up just a little bit past my back. If you're not in a plank position, if plank doesn't work for you, I'm going to have you do a lawnmower. So you're going to hinge your elbow on the front leg and then pull that weight tight along the side. Now, if you want to try to add the extra balance that we get with that plank position, you can try to bring your back leg up and then row right here along the rib cage. You won't be able to probably get that elbow on the thigh. You can try with your hand, keep that balance, and row here. Just make sure that you can still stay in those back muscles, but the balance will force you to keep a little bit more core contraction. Okay, next up, we're going to do a rhomboid row. So your rhomboids are the muscles right between your shoulder blades. They hold that chest tall. They lie underneath some of the neck muscles. So it's really important to develop those so that you don't put all the pressure up into your traps. So I'm gonna use my heavy kettlebell. Whatever heavy weight you have, you're gonna interlace your fingers underneath the weight, slide your shoulder blades back and down, and then pull right to your sternum. So right here, already, I'm holding no weight, but I can feel my back muscles getting super strong, super engaged before you even get that weight added. So if you know how to flex first and then add the resistance of the extra weight, you are top notch. It's a good workout. Core stays strong, of course. Okay, from there we are going to go into a wild thing rotation. This you're going to incorporate back onto the floor. So this is our one body weight movement. You'll put your left hand on the ground, rotate your left outer edge of your foot to the ground, and put your right leg behind. Lift your hips nice and high, and then you're going to rotate to the other side. So right hand down, rotate to the outer edge of the right foot. Left foot goes behind, reach and arch. We're going to go 3 each side of these guys. So we'll just rotate back and forth using the core. All right, you can keep practicing those, or if that doesn't work for you because you don't hold a plank position, that's no problem. I'm going to have you reach down, like kind of like a windmill crunch, and then pull your knee up. Reach down. So we want to get in the core, and then we also want to kind of stretch through the back and get into those obliques. So you're also going to complete 3 each side. All right, after that one, we have a kneeling fly. One knee down, one leg forward. You're going to lean over that front leg. Elbows are going to come up at about a 90-degree angle, right here. So if you can envision having a bench at the gym, or maybe you even are lucky enough to have a bench at home, you can also use that. So you would just sit on your bench, get that forward lean, pull those elbows up, and squeeze. All right, next up we have back tacks. So we're back in a hip hinge position, but back flat. You'll start with your hands at your thighs, squeeze between those shoulder blades, finding those rhomboids again, and you tap your hands behind, belly strong. Okay, last one weighted for today is an overhead delt pull. So you're going to be on your back on your mat, push the low back into the ground. You're going to be holding your weight, straight, strong arms, overhead, nice and slow. Slide those shoulder blades down. Feel those serratus anterior muscles behind your armpits, and that's what's pulling the weight back up. You'll feel the rib cage want to pop, and you're resisting that from happening. So you're flexing through the core while keeping your glutes relaxed. Then we're going to do one more wild thing rotation. Let's just hit one each side. For now, left hand down, rotate outer edge, left foot, right toe behind, lift through the hips, and then rotate over. Right hand down, right leg, outer edge, left toe behind, lift those hips. All right, hit up a quick down dog. Push the heels down toward the mat, slide shoulder blades down the spine. Core nice and strong. Come on up. All right, let's get to work. Grab those weights. We're going to start with our dead row. Shoulders back and down, 10 reps. Butt back, back flat. Here we go. Row those weights right up your thighs. Squeeze between the shoulder blades. Core strong. 8, make sure your upper body's staying really still. And 10. All right, moving into those renegade rows. You can also keep your knees on the ground if that's better for you, and one hand on the ground. Wide base of support. I'm going to pull 10 on one side and then 10 on the other. Use that core to hold the hips level and then the back to pull that elbow. 2 more. Other side. Row. 2, 3. Hold that core strong. Tuck your tailbone under. Feel that back get stronger. And 10. Whew. Okay. Now we're going to do those focused rhomboid pulls. Get your weight right underneath your hips. You're going to straddle the weight, butt back. Get your back nice and flat. Slide those shoulder blades down. Pull right to the sternum. Remember, flex first. It should be focused. Should feel it in those rhomboids. 8, 9, 10. All right. Especially something like that, getting heavier will force you to have to use that back. Okay, we're going to do that first set of your wild thing rotation. Left hand, outer edge, left foot, right toe, and lift. Otherwise, you're doing a standing, kneeling crunch. Right side hinge, then knee to elbow crunch. Rotate, find the core, grab through the oblique, stretch through the back a little. There's 2, 1 more each side. Use that core. And 3. All right. On our knee, next one, our kneeling fly. So try to get your chest as close to over that thigh as you can. Still contract a lot through your core. Ready, set, elbows up, pull. Core still strong. Get the back to do the work. 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew, feels good. All right, next up, back taps. I don't know that I've ever done these with 20 pounds. So I'm going to see how it goes. I might adjust. So the thing to watch for here is swinging. Make sure you're in control of those weights. Hinge forward, reach behind. 1. Straight arms. You'll feel a little in your triceps as well, but you're really grabbing through that core. Remember to support the low back. 2 more. 10. Those guys I really like. You can get into the rear delt and that serratus muscle. So important. Okay, we're on the floor. Overhead delt pull. Grab your 1 weight. Push that low back onto the ground. Straight, straight, straight arms. Feel the upper middle back holding control. That's what's doing the pull. Your butt is relaxed. And the core is set super strong. Flex deep into that core. Pull with the back. Slow, controlled movement. Pull your elbows so they face right towards your knees. Ooh, I'm feeling the back. So good. I love working the back. This is 7. I think back muscles are so cool. Keep pushing that low back into the ground. Actively press. I gotta watch, keep my glutes out of it. 2 more. Inhale over. Exhale, bring it up. Last one. Perfect. Okay, we're going to do that wild thing rotation, and then we have our second set at 20 reps. All right, this or your alternate. Right toe behind, lift up high through that left side. Rotate back, find plank. Outer edge of the right foot, left toe behind, hinge those hips high. Onto the left, push it up. Onto the right, push it up. One more time each side. Back to the right. Awesome. Okay. Coming back, set 2. 20 reps. Starting off with our dead row. Check in. Grab that core. Butt back. Back flat. Shoulders roll back and down. Here we go for 20. Keep the chest lifted up off the rib cage. 5. That core is what's supporting the low back. Pull the hands right toward your hips. A lot of times I see the hands come up high toward the rib cage, and you want to slide them back. Get the back. 12. 16. Keep that upper middle back flat. 19. 20. Those are feeling good. I think I might have to find some heavier weights. All right. Renegade rows are next, or remember, you can do a lawnmower or the balance pull, right? One leg down. All right, here we go. 20 each arm. Toes are wide, wide base of support. Get your chest up over those wrists and pull. 1. Keep the hips level. There's 10. Keep the back long. 15. 18. 19. 20. All right, switch and go. Whew. Feel lots in that oblique too for the support. Hold that core. Here's 10. If you need to put one knee down, put the same side as your supporting side. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, those are tough. All right. Rhomboid pull. That weight set right under your crotch. Right between the legs, right between your feet. Really slide your butt back. Super flat back. Your goal is to try to get your back parallel with the ground. Okay, grab the core, hinge back. Here we go. 1. Flex into those legs. Feel support with the glutes. Grab the core. Here's 10. And focus on those rhomboids. 13, I'm going to switch my grip. 14. 15. Focus. 18. 19. I want that back. 20. Whew. All right. Wild thing rotations. Plant those hands. I'm going to go to the right first. Right outer edge. Left toe behind. Lift through that oblique. Left side. To the right. Still grabbing through that back and core. Just giving ourselves a teeny weeny little grip break. But still moving. We only have our 30 minutes, so you have to make every minute count. Whew. All right. Kneeling fly. I'm going to see what I got here with these 20s. Put your other leg forward than what you had forward last time. Hinge over that leg. Core nice and strong. Flat back. Ready, set, go. Stay hinged forward. Feel those lats. There's 10. Ground into those feet. 14. 15. Not really getting my elbows as high as I want. 3 to go. Come on, use that back. Last one. All right. Good work. Coming up, our back taps. I'm going to grab my 15th. Shoulders back and down. If you don't have a wide weight selection, just drop your reps, that's fine, or add. Ready, set, go. You're in control. Back is flexed, core is flexed. You don't want your body bobbing forward and back. Try to stop the weights at your thighs. Keep the chest lifted off the rib cage. 12. 13. Belly stays strong. 16. Reach behind, squeeze between those shoulder blades. 19. 20. Whew. All right. After those guys, we have our overhead delt pull, our wild thing, and then our last set. Back at 10 reps. That should be fun. All right. Low back on the ground, actively press without grabbing the glutes. Overhead slow. Check in with that upper back. Really focus on that doing the work. Slide those shoulder blades down the spine. Keep the low back intact with the mat. You especially have to watch the core as the weight goes overhead. That's 6. Exhale as you come up. Inhale down. Exhale up. You keep your space between ears and shoulders by rotating the shoulder head down and away from the ears, halfway. 12. Relaxed neck, strong core. We don't need to rush it. Watch that core overhead. Inhale. Exhale, bring it up. 15. 5 to go. 17, 18. If you have a stability ball, these can be pretty fun to do on a stability ball as well, using the ball as your bench. And 20. Whew. You have to keep a lot more core so you don't roll off that ball. All right, we have our wild thing. Plant those hands. Ready, set, roll. Left, outer edge, right toe, lift. Plant the right hand, outer right edge, left toe, lift. Get opening through the front of the abdomen. Same if you're standing. Feel the stretch and feel the flex. Back to the left. And back to the right. Okay, final set. Dead rows, 10 reps. Here we go. Roll those shoulders back and down. Butt back, back flat. Meaning this in your upper back should not happen. Okay, so you really have to open those butt cheeks back and squeeze between shoulder blades. Here we go. 1. Pull with the elbows straight back. 5. 8. 10. Okay, Renegade Rows, or your standing balance, or lawnmower. Toes nice and wide. I'm going to go left arm first. 10. 4, 3, use the back, and 1. Other side. 8, 9, 10. Whew. All right, 10 counts. Rhomboid pull. Get that weight set. Whew. Find that back. Hinge your hips back. Super flat back. Ready, set, pull. 10. Focus on those rhomboids. Right there. 6, 8, 9, 10. Whew. All right, we have our wild thing. Plant those hands, shoulders over the wrist. Rotate to the right. Righter outer edge, righter. Left toe, lift. Left outer edge, right toe behind, lift. Plant that right hand, rotate behind. 2, 1 more each side. Shoulder over that wrist, fingertips wide, push into your thumb, and first finger, open. All right, we're back in our kneeling fly. I think I'm gonna grab my 15s. Felt a little more in my shoulder rather than where I wanted between rhomboids and that rear delt. So, other leg forward. I think it's the left. Chest lifts off the rib cage, then lean over and row. 1. Yeah, I like that. Core strong. Stay even between your foot, the front foot and the back leg. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, what have we got? Back taps. I'm going to go back to my 20s since we have 10. All right, let those weights hang, hinge a little, and then pull behind. 10, 9, 8. Chest lifts. Squeeze between those shoulder blades. 5 to go. 3. Come on, come on. 2. 1. Okay. Overhead delt pull. So we're going to be on our back on a mat. Get your core engaged. Low back in the ground. Here we go, overhead. Slow. Find that abdomen. Here we go, 1. 2. 3. 4. Focused. I'm really watching to keep my elbows pointed toward my knees. That keeps it out of the neck and all through that upper T zone in the back. 3 to go. Slow and controlled. Feel that core engage as well. Last one. All right, done. Last time with those wild things. Plant your hands nice and wide. Let's rotate to the left first. Outer edge, left foot, right toe behind you, lift. Rotate through. Right hand, outer edge, right foot, left toe behind, lift. Switch. Left side, right toe behind, lift. Switch. One more each side. Right toe behind. Push those hips up. Engage those glutes. Feel the obliques go to the right. Lift. Rotate. Front. Let's go child's pose. Keep your knees together for me. Hinge back, arms out in front. Fantastic job. I'm looking forward to seeing how my back feels tomorrow. If it's sore, let it serve to remind you. Both hands to the right, hips to the left. Keep that chest tall. Pinch those shoulder blades back. Tall, proud, strong posture. Hips to the right, hands to the left. Strength is an asset. It's not just for guys. It's not just for Olympians. Plant your hands in knees. Right arm comes up. And then thread the arm under. Strength is beauty, power, and health. Push into that left hand. Right hand on the ground. Inhale, left arm up. And then exhale, slide it under. Drop onto the outer edge of that left shoulder. Okay, take a quick wide forward fold for me. So we're standing, wide legs. Walk your hands back. Take your right hand to the left foot, keep your hips level, and just pull across that right arm. All right, other side. Left hand outside, right foot. Take a second, think back over what you were able to accomplish today. Be proud of form, not necessarily the size of your weights. So let's see, what was it? Oh, my kneeling fly. Go ahead, stand all the way up. Grasp your hands behind your back. My kneeling fly on the ground. I sacrificed form a little bit through that second set for the weight. So there's a balance, right? There's a tug of war there. You always want to find that sweet spot. The challenge, but keep form. So it's more important to keep your form, get the feel into the right muscle groups, than have super heavy weight. So sometimes I have to go down. It's not always a bad thing. Hopefully you're finding that perfect form and it's feeling good. You're getting your back going strong. All right, have a great day.